Good morning， 各位乘客，本人頓謹代表 HEI School 航空歡迎各位乘搭 HEI School 乘 Flying Doctor 航班前往 Dandenong North Centre。我哋期望為你帶嚟一次愉快輕鬆嘅旅程。請扣好你嘅 seatbelt， 我哋預備起飛啦！ Good morning, Captain Tom. This is Polly. Nice to meet you. Yeah. Wow, it's so nice can be here. Thank you for your coming.
My absolute pleasure. Yeah.
Would you mind introduce us? What is that?
Well, this is an aeroplane that doesn't have wings. We call it our aeromedical simulator. It's a flying hospital, is what it is. And we have all the different things on here. We have the different pumps. The different pumps, and we have a ventilator over there, and we have stethoscopes, and of course we have the communications. The communications. We don't have the engine running on the aeroplane at the moment, so we can hear. It's very noisy, but we need to have the noise reduction headphones so we can communicate to each other within the aeroplane, but also communicate to people on the ground. For example, if we're coming from Central Australia with a patient who might be quite ill, we need to alert the ambulance driver or the emergency services on the ground so they can be ready to take the patient to hospital. The Flying Doctors help 1,200 people every single day, more than 350,000 people every single year in Australia.
Oh, so cool. So what about here? What are you doing with the childcare centre?
Well, we think it's very, very important that everyone, but especially the kids in Australia, know who the Flying Doctor is. And we think it's especially important when they're young, when they're preschool or in primary school. That's when they're developing their values and who they are and things. We think that by the time they get to secondary school, they've already established who they want to be or who they are, what they want to do when they grow up. In the primary schools or early development centres, we can maybe sow the seed on really important values such as community, who are the people who help you. Maybe one day, we might have some of these children might become pilots, or they might become, doctors or nurses, optometrists, dentists, all the services that the Flying Doctors provide.
Do you have something to say to Hong Kong people?
Well, in my past life, I used to work in Hong Kong very often as a music educator and a performer in places like City Plaza and Sha Tin. But we miss coming to Hong Kong. We really enjoyed working with the Hong Kong kids. It was really, really, really fun. They seemed to be very interested. They used to like to come and practice their English on me, and I would practice my terrible Cantonese on them, but it was all very fun, yeah.
Oh, good. Do you still remember some Cantonese?
Oh, can I remember? Well, I used to go and work at City Plaza, dressed up as a Christmas turkey, which apparently is called Fogai. We had Fogai, we had Sut Yan, we had Sandan Loyan, Bodin, and the one that I would always pronounce wrong, which was the Christmas elf, and I would say Sing Ling, and then I'll go, huh? And apparently it was Sing Ling or something. Is that right?
Sing Ling.
Sing Ling. I could never understand it. Yeah.
Thank you very much. So nice to have you here. So how about Captain Ken?
Oh, okay, yeah. This time we have a very good collaboration between our center and also Flying Doctors. So we are running a role-play approach. Yeah, that means we would have children to become patient, nurse, doctor and pilot, so that we will run this program in the next half hour or so, so that we would get children to know the service, and then they would have the experience of doing simulated flight and simulated medical service.
So Captain Kez, after this activity, so do we have any follow-up or any education program can do for after that?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Actually, we can not treating that as a kind of one-off activity, and then after that, we would ask our children whether they have the interest to do something project after that. So the project may include they would just follow the step of Mr. John Flynn. Yeah. Then they would form a team. They would like to set up an organization which is good for the people. So we let them choose what kind of organization, what kind of things later. So that maybe later on, 10 years, 20 years, we may have some more new organization serving the Australian. By that inspirational program.
Oh, thank you. Thanks a lot. We so appreciate that, and we are Are we the first center to have this experience?
Yeah. In Victoria, I think it is. Yeah. So we are very honored. To work with Flying Doctors. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you.